Your eyes were bright green and they pulled me into you. It's always summer in your arms. It's always summer in your arms.
Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Mary's Cup of Tea. I am so excited that you are here today because today I'm going to be talking about something that's really timely and super important, and that is how do we handle holiday stress when we have food struggles or body image issues. So I personally find that the holidays are a very rough, stressful, and overwhelming time. If you're a student, you're probably taking finals or just finished finals. There's gifts to buy for everybody. There are holiday parties. There's so many obligations and things to do before the new year, and traveling and seeing family. And then there's Aunt Sally asking you why you're not married yet. And all sorts of things are happening. So it's so easy to fall into a very unstable mental, spiritual, emotional state. So the reason why this video today is so important to internalize is because these are things that we cannot avoid. We can only learn how to handle them. And when it comes to our interactions with people, whether they're friends or families or passerbys or even social media, we cannot control what other people do or say. But the good news is that we can control how we react to those things. So it's really important to learn how to really tune into yourself, tune into your body, tune into how you're feeling, and overcome all these negative, stressful, overwhelming things before you let them affect your mental or emotional well-being. So let's begin. The first thing to really internalize, make this your mantra. People project their own insecurities on other people. Meaning when somebody says something about you or comments on what you look like or what you're eating or asks you why you're not married or looks down on your career choices or whatever it may be, remember that it's not about you, it's about them. Because if people don't see something within themselves, they're not going to be able to see it in other people. So if somebody's being nasty, or they're commenting on your diet, or they're telling you, hey, you know there's broccoli here, why are you having an extra cookie? That's a huge signal for you to know that it's not their concern for you. It's not their hatred towards you. It has literally nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with how that person sees themselves and what their insecurities are. So really internalize that message, because sometimes when we receive a comment, whether it's in person or on social media, it's so easy to think that this is personal and this is about me and there's something wrong with me and I'm not enough and I'm not worthy, when that is absolutely not true. It couldn't be farther from the truth. The truth is that people project their own insecurities on you. And I'll give you an example. Have you ever noticed that people who don't have food or body image struggles themselves don't give a shit? They do not want to talk about that because it's not important to them, because there's so many more interesting things to talk about, because they just literally don't care about those things because they don't have it within themselves. They don't have that anger, that hatred, those insecurities, those little trigger points within themselves. So it doesn't even click to them to put it on other people. So that's why really it has nothing to do with you if somebody makes a comment towards you at a holiday party or really anywhere in any context. Now the second thing I want to highlight is just because Aunt Sally's remark has nothing to do with you, it doesn't mean that it can't be hurtful. So I really want to encourage you to drop into your heart and feel your feelings. Don't be afraid to feel them and to be angry, be sad, be frustrated, be annoyed. Feel it. And don't be afraid to speak up either. So whether that looks like you go and you talk to a friend or a parent about how you're feeling and why you're hurt, or perhaps you find you're out in writing and you want to write Aunt Sally an angry letter. By the way, I'm so sorry if anybody has a lovely Aunt Sally, and I'm just using that as an example. It's not personal, I promise, it's just an example because I had a great aunt that used to comment on my weight and what I was eating all the time, so that's why it's like fresh. But anyways, don't be afraid to speak up. So whether you're telling Aunt Sally straight up that, hey, that wasn't nice, or I didn't like that, or you're writing about it, or you're talking to a friend, really acknowledge what you're feeling and why you're feeling that way. Because if you ignore it, it's just gonna build up and it's not gonna be good later on. So moral of that story is don't be afraid to feel your feelings because you're feeling them for a reason. It's a warning signal to you that, hey, I'm still healing, I'm still on this beautiful journey of self-love, so these comments are still gonna affect me, and that's okay, but I'm gonna feel them and I'm gonna move forward. Now the third, and in my opinion, the most important step to handling holiday stress is ask yourself this one thing. How would someone without food struggles or body image issues handle this? So this kind of relates back to the first point I made, which was that somebody without their own insecurities about food or body image, they're not gonna think to project them on other people. So now we're gonna put this kind of in reverse. If, say, hypothetically, you are 100% confident in your skin, you're enjoying the holiday party, food is the last thing on your mind, you love holiday cookies, nothing stresses you out. Say you were that person, which is possible and available to all of you guys. That's why we're all on this beautiful healing journey, myself included. Ask yourself, how would I handle this if I didn't have food struggle? So if Aunt Sally says, hey, why are you eating that extra cookie? You know, there's broccoli over there. A person without those struggles and those insecurities would say, because I want the cookie. And she wouldn't think twice about it. Like it's just so like a non-issue, right? So it's really amazing to put yourself in this space because it allows you to practice being that person that you are going to be when you get closer and closer to healing. And the reason why I say closer and closer is because healing and self-love, it's a journey, not a destination. So we're always gonna be on this journey and on this path. We're never gonna be this 100% confident person that doesn't let anything affect us. That's just unrealistic. But that doesn't mean that we can't strive towards being very present and loving towards ourselves and mindful about how we react. So my goal with this video is to empower you to look at how you react to things and look at why you're reacting a certain way, feel the feelings, feel the emotions, and then proceed to ask yourself, how would this look like if I didn't have food issues or body image struggles? If I was 100% confident in my skin, if I loved myself, if I enjoyed this holiday party, if I didn't have any social anxiety, how would I handle it? And then there's nothing stopping you from handling it that way. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope this helped. I hope that you can listen to this on replay and really internalize that you are worthy, you are good enough, and the only practice from here on out is being mindful about how you react to people who make you feel shitty. Whether you struggle with disordered eating or any type of emotional mental health issue or any struggle, there are always gonna be people and circumstances and situations that are gonna be stressful and overwhelming for your mental health and well-being. So I really hope this inspires you to be mindful in the way you react and mindful into how you let other people affect your self-worth, because you shouldn't let them affect your self-worth. You're worthy, you're beautiful, and I hope everybody has a happy and healthy holiday season. So thank you for watching this video, and I want to acknowledge you for taking the time to sit here for yourself and hear this message and really, really breathe into it and sit in it, because it's true. So if you haven't got my free ebook, it's called The Anti-Diet Guide to a Happy and Healthy Holiday Season, make sure you go do that. I'll put the link down below. It's completely free, and the goal is to create peace, self-love, and freedom this holiday season. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you resonate with this message, and make sure to subscribe as well, so that way you get notified of future videos. I love you guys all so very much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, even though I know that passed already. And if I don't see you guys until next year, Happy New Year. Mwah.
Look at me now, I guess the doubts